All right, good morning, everyone. A quick little video to see, just to talk about um, not being too cheap, especially when it comes down to leaders, comes down to snaps, comes down to your end gear. I see it way too often, and it actually shocks me and surprises me how often I see clients with old leaders, old swivels, things that have been like battering for quite some times. And I mean, it's the cheapest thing you can buy when you look at your whole set, the price of fly lines now, material to tie the flies. A lot of people don't mind spending hundreds of euros on reels, on rods. And then when it comes to just tie a new leader, put a new snap on the line, it just doesn't happen. So I don't know, is it laziness? Uh, After any good session, I always discard everything and change again. That's why I like the bleeding wire, the stainless steel for pike. But a lot of people are using nitty wire now and titanium for the longevity of the material. But what's happening is that titanium and nitty wire, it's not indestructible. It's not going to last a lifetime. It's not immortal. It will snap. And the problem with that type of material is that when it'll snap, it'll give you no words of warning. You see nothing. You see nothing fraying. You see nothing. It'll just snap one day. And that's what happened yesterday to one of the clients. He had a titanium leader, had a good fish on, and snapped. And when I asked him how old was the leader, he said, I've been fishing it for 2 years. So, yeah, change your things. I know because it's expensive, some people tend to keep it for too long. And because it's not broke, why fix it and why change it? But if you fish with titanium, change it regularly, please. I'm not saying every session, but depends how much fish you caught. And even without catching fish, when you get hooked on snags and you pull on it, you always create a stress on the leader. So retire your knots. It's not expensive. Just spend a few bob, a few dollars, a few euros on some spools of titanium or whatever you use. And yeah, just change things regularly. Especially now we're coming, the weather is changing, water is really high here and clear. It's lovely. It's starting to smell big fish. And I just hate to see big fish going back with gear in their mouth and an unhappy client because he couldn't connect with the fish and keep it on the line. So yeah, don't be cheap. Change your things. And as fluorocarbon, you know what I think for fly. But if you're using big bait, yeah, you're more than welcome to use fluorocarbon. That's the only part of fishing for me that makes sense for fluorocarbon is people who use big bait or trawl. Usually you have no problem there. But there you go. So that's all I wanted to say. Don't be cheap. See you next time. Bye.